Hi, so today I'm doing my May TBR. The first one is a physical book, which is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's the one that follows obviously the beginning and the end of this group called Daisy Jones and the Six, which is loosely based around Fleetwood Mac. It is all in interview format. It's pretty much all I know so far. I've heard that heaps of people like that, how it shows how people see one situation differently, like because you're hearing from each person what they thought about each situation and what they took away from it. So that sounds pretty cool, and it's such a pretty cover. So that is my physical TBR for the month, because it's probably all I'm going to be able to physically read. And then my audio TBR is Lily and the Octopus by Stephen Rowley. The reason why this one stood out to me, other than the fact that there's a dog on the cover and it's blue, which is like two things that always grab my attention cover wise, is that it was compared to Racing in the Rain, which is a book that I really liked as well. It was one of my favourites on Goodreads, on my favourite shelf. It was 5 stars for me. So yeah, that was kind of why I added that one to my saved on Scribd. But yeah, so I'm going to read that one this month. Other than the comparison, I don't really have any idea of what that story is about, but I saw the Irish Reader recommended that book, so I like his channel and I think he's got good taste in books, so I think it'll be a good book. The next audio book for the month for my TBR is Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. Okay, I totally slaughtered that, but yeah, that is the other book. That one was suggested by Jamie on Leo Reads. Yeah, it sounded really good when she was talking about it, so pretty excited to listen to that one. It is about, apparently according to Goodreads, Never Let Me Go is a mystery and a romance. Obviously I've read romances and mysteries before, but I haven't read them in a while, so I'm quite interested to see what that is like. So it says unforgettable edge of your seat mystery that is at once heartbreakingly tender and morally courageous about what it means to be human. Sounds pretty interesting. So that is, yeah, one of my audios for the month. The ebooks for the month, I have 3. So yeah, 1 physical, 2 audios and 3 ebooks, because it's just what I find easiest to be able to keep up with. I'll probably try and read some others in there, like comics or graphic novels, but I'll just see how that goes. So the ebooks for the month are Nevernight by J. Christoph. My niece started reading that book and she said that it was like really beautifully written and that I should read it, so I picked that up. Also, again, Jamie Leo Reads just finished Nevernight and God's Grave and she really liked them, so pretty keen to try those ones out. They're pretty popular on BookTube and the story sounds pretty cool, so I like it so far. Like, I've read a chapter and I like it so far, so it's pretty intense and the writing is really beautiful, so yeah. And then the next ebook is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert, which Eat, Pray, Love is one of my favourite movies. I watch it about 2 or 3 times a year, like no joke. So I've never read the book, which is pretty bad, but I was going to borrow it from my sister, but she ended up giving it away, so ebook. That's how I'm going to do it. They didn't have it on audio, so yeah, excited to read that one because of how much I love the movie. You know, people always say the books are better than the movie, so I'm hoping that is the case with this one. Yeah, I thought about that book lots when I was in Bali for my 30th with my partner. I just really love that movie. I don't know what it is about it, but I just do. And then the third ebook of the month is The Mermaid's Voice Returns in This One by Amanda Lovelace. So it's a poetry collection, but I've never read poetry in ebook form or like audiobook, because I kind of feel like reading the actual physical book adds to the experience of the poetry. But in saying that, I read Thug Unicorn / Tanya Markle, who is a poet, and I've only read hers on like Instagram, and I love her stuff. But yeah, pretty keen to see if I like the ebook for that. I've got that book on my book depository list, and Amanda Lovelace's other books. I've got a lot of poetry books on there, but I never buy them. I just always pick the novel over the poetry. I need to buy a couple more poetry books, I think. I bought one, and I don't really want to say what it is, because I feel like everyone will already know that it's not that great. Maybe I'll show it in another video another time. But it really put me off because some of the pages were just like 2 words. So yeah. Yeah. So that is my May TBR.